Me and my friends decided to rank the Stranger Things Season 4 characters on a tier list based on their actions, characterization, and overall if we just liked them or not. Starting from the bottom, we have the Please Get Vecna tier, for the worst of the worst characters, for those we wish we could fold like a pretzel. Next is the Russian Arena, for characters that are better than the worst, but still pretty bad. Next is the Chrissy Wake Up tier, for those middle-of-the-road characters that the show itself sort of slept on. Next is the Pizza Piggyback, for very solid and good characters, but not exactly highlights. Next we have the Hellfire Club, for awesome characters that we love to see on screen. And lastly, for those characters that are the best of the best, they deserve a large helping of Jif peanut butter. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy. And now, let's rank some Stranger Things. Alright, first character up here, we have the therapist, Miss Kelly, I think was her name. What do you think?
Well, that's the therapist? I thought that was Susie.
Off to a great start, everyone. Off to a great start. Yeah.
I am still under the impression that she works with Vecna, and honestly, I will not take anything else.
That'd be a really good plot twist next season.
Chrissy Wake Up.
Yeah, either Chrissy Wake Up or Russian Arena. Yeah.
Which is funny
Chrissy
because
Wake Up.
yeah, which is funny because this
yeah. All right, next we have Father Munson. Honestly,
Father Munson.
He wasn't in it much, but he was pretty cool. Like that scene with him and Dustin at the end was really good.
Yeah.
Like I maybe like solidly cry. Hellfire?
I agree. Give him Hellfire, especially since he was the only motherfucker who was like, my boy.
True. Loyal to the end.
He was the only motherfucker. We ignore the fact that he didn't realize or didn't care that Eddie was a raging drug addict.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd actually have Eden, who I will say, hair is Jif peanut butter. I love her hair.
Just put her hair in Jif peanut butter.
Just crop her hair out. Only her hair.
First main character, we have Argyle. What do you think of our boy?
He deserves Jif peanut butter.
Really?
Agreed.
I love him.
He's so him, and I like it. I mean, like his whole thing was like, haha, hi, dumb.
So do Eskimos like still live in igloos, or are they like fully blown, like living in the suburbs? Yeah. Who is this?
But then also, there was all those like actually intelligent moments.
Dude, he did carry in the last two episodes. Yeah, he did pretty kind of carry.
Exactly.
Would you put Argyle at the same level as like Eddie? You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now Steve's, I think we know what we're Yeah, Steve is instant. Steve instant Jif peanut butter.
We needed more mom moments, like season 2, season 3.
We needed Steve and Eddie.
Is him not having
enough?
Is him not having enough mom moments enough to put him down to Hellfire or no?
Yeah,
like Steve overall is obviously Jif,
but also
for this season.
I think that one scene with him shirtless on the boat and diving in makes him be Jif peanut butter.
The funniest bit of the show was Max just staring at him. That was the funniest joke of the show.
Listen, I think if that scene didn't exist, maybe Hellfire Club, but because of that scene, and then him with the jean vest, that is Jif peanut butter worth.
I have a pretty controversial one here. Mike, what are you thinking?
Russian Arena for Mike.
Russian? Damn, okay.
I fucking agree. Borderline
I don't hate him, he's just... I don't like him.
I mean, the heart moment at the end was pretty good with the speech. Like, that's actually
I know, but even then, it was only because of Will. Like, Will carries this motherfucker.
That's a good point.
Will was like, you're the heart, Mike. And Mike's like, no, I'm a little emo, bitch. Like, he didn't do anything except for like, haha, I like you, Elle. And haha, neglect my bestie, Will, and not even recognize that he's going through emotional gay turmoil.
Had a gay moment, then...
True, if they had a game.
Maybe if he acknowledged Will at any point in the series.
Murray, what are you thinking?
Murray?
Solid Hellfire Club, to be honest. It's pretty fun this season.
Yeah, Hellfire Club.
Yeah. The fucking black belt scene was iconic.
Dude, that was hilarious.
My feet like spears. Resist, and I will end you. But turn this plane around, and I will spare your life.
Alright, what do we think about Erica?
Erica was great this season, in my opinion.
That's true.
I feel like Erica deserves Hellfire Club, cusping on Jif peanut butter.
We'll put her above
because
Murray,
like Yeah, the D&D scene with like the fucking nat 20 and also putting
Yes.
Eddie in his place.
That was so
Her,
good.
she's
Okay.
so funny.
Next, we got Kate Bush. I thought she was a good person to put on here. Kate
Kate
Bush.
Bush?
Running up that hill. Running up that hill, Kate Bush.
Maybe, I think you made me give Vecna.
Jif peanut butter.
Yeah, back
Yeah, Jif Peanut Butter,
Yeah,
obviously.
there we
I mean,
go.
there's no other tier for the queen.
for sure. Hopper, what are we thinking?
Papa, put him in Jif peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
controversial.
Oh.
I would have put him in Hellfire Club.
Oh.
Only because I liked Enzo more, and also he had way too many emo moments this season for me.
But I like angst. I like
He's
emo.
such a-
How-
if you were in a jail cell,
Yeah, it's a
about to
Russian
be fed
jail
to a
cell. I don't
monster,
think
you would
you-
give up his
I don't think
bow.
you realize how hopeless being in a Soviet Union jail cell is. Like, dear God.
This is about the tier list from a viewer's perspective, not a jail cell's perspective.
Now we have Yuri.
He's a piggyback.
Honestly, he was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a dick, but
I
he was
liked his
hilarious.
character.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
hilarious.
he was obnoxious, but like in the best way possible. You were kind of rooting for his shenanigans. You were like,
True.
okay, slay.
Like, Brenner. Now, what do we think?
Wait, that's
Vecna!
Brenna?
That's
Yeah,
the dead
that's
Brenner.
what I said.
That looks like
mean-
Dustin.
Don't slander my man Dustin like that. Oh god. That type of selfishness that isn't seen as good because he's like, L, I did it all for you. And it's like,
Yeah.
bitch, no, you did it all for L to gain something from her.
Now, Dr. Owens. What do
Wait,
you
was he the one who's standing up for L?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
who's like, Elle,
Yeah,
Elle should leave. You know, if she wants to leave, she should
Yeah,
leave. You know?
love him.
Yeah, I'll put him pizza piggyback.
American pizza.
Now we have Secret Agent
yeah.
Man. Agent Harmon, I think is his name. The guy-
Is
the
that
guy-
the one that helped? No, that wasn't the one that helped. That
No.
was the one that ate pizza and was like, stay inside, kids.
No, he's the one who saved all the kids and like brought them to the car and stuff.
Oh.
And died in the car. And they buried him.
Oh, okay.
And Argyle
okay.
buried him with the pizza box grave, you know?
Oh!
And you do realize we spent all morning hiding the body.
Well, I'll just write, here lies unknown hero agent man.
Now, Mike Mother. Also didn't really do much this season, but you know.
MILF. Hellfire Club for me. MILF. We ignore the fact that she tried to fuck Billy last season.
Okay. Holly. Small little Holly.
Vecna.
Vecnid.
Child. Jason.
Vecnid.
Get in there. Get in there.
Vecna.
Sergeant Sullivan. Is it Sergeant? I don't know.
Oh, this is the motherfucker that after Dr. Owens was like, think about it. He was like,
Oh
take this
yeah,
shit.
that asshole.
Yeah,
Vecna-
hated
Vecna
him.
again?
Russian Arena. No, Russian Arena.
Russian.
I can't.
Yeah,
I don't want
Russian.
him to get Vecna because I feel like the government would come for me. So like Russian Arena. My FBI agent is watching me closely for my opinion on the fucking sergeant.
Angela, what do you think?
Angela, hate her, put her in Vecna.
No, put her in Chrissy Wake Up.
No, I hate Angela.
I think as a
She's
mediator,
a
we'll
high
put
school
her.
bully.
Yeah, but I don't like high school bullies.
Does she belong really with fucking Brenner, the Russian
That's what I'm
man?
thinking.
True, maybe a Russian.
Yeah,
arena.
I'm thinking Russian Arena,
And
the
Jason.
middle of the two. All right, we have like the cop I hated. This guy is so annoying. I want
Is
to
that
vector him.
him?
I want to vector him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate this guy. I
Yeah,
hate
put
this
him
No.
in Vecna.
What? No, I think
No?
Russian Arena. Once again, cop works for the government.
guy. Dustin. Now for me, it's an easy Jeff peanut butter.
Dustin.
Jeff.
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 Jeff peanut butter.
Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
If they didn't have Dustin, like 99% of the shit that they figured out, they wouldn't have figured it out.
True.
Dustin is the fucking glue. They only like got and found Elle because of Dustin's connection to Susie. So like really, Dustin's a fucking backbone.
We have one of the only two numbers I deemed worthy to put on here. Number 2.
I hate him. He reminds me of a bully.
Vicky, I think maybe Pizza Piggyback. Vicky for me is same tier as Mrs. Wheeler. They
That's
give off like the
fair.
same energy to me.
Victor Creel, which I will say was played by the Freddy Krueger, so that's already some points to him.
He really set things off,
Oh,
and
that's
he was
true,
a
yeah.
decent character.
Also the best episode of the season. Don't at me. Now we got Elle.
Controversial, Pizza Piggyback.
Damn. Okay.
Part 1 just was like meh. Volume 2 really got her some points. Otherwise, she'd be at Chrissy Wake Up, but yeah.
Will
Mm.
Byers.
Will.
Jeff.
He deserves Jeff.
He deserves
Our
Jeff.
favorite gay boy.
him
I
right
am
up
so
there.
tired. Like the only times it was like, haha, Will was 1 gay boy shit, and 2, when at the very end when he touched his neck, as usual, he's like, I can still feel him. I thought it was the mind flayer, but I think it's been Vecna all along.
Oh, dear God.
Is it too
Like-
late to say there'll be spoilers?
Eddie's guitar.
Eddie's
I-
guitar.
Obviously, Hellfire
Eddie's
Club.
guitar carried
Hellfire. Oh,
last
true.
season.
Top of Hellfire Club because of it's Eddie, obviously. Now we have the
Last
Demogorgon
episode.
itself, the Russian Demogorgon.
I want to say Hellfire Club just because it was a very good plot device.
That is true. It was very good. It was built up in season 3, and then it was really and the sword fight with Hopper. Holy shit, that was so cool.
That was-
Oh boy.
I don't know why that was
Hellfire.
added in, by the way. I mean, this
I don't-
random Demogorgon just survived, but like, I'm not complaining. It was cool
I'm
seeing,
not
but also it's kind
complaining,
of
yeah.
useless.
Yeah, this lad of a man. Which in the wiki, his name is just Freak One. He doesn't even have a name.
For that name, I think Pizza Piggyback.
Pizza Piggyback.
Because
Okay, he was
that name is
He was
iconic.
and now we have Eddie.
Eddie.
Jif,
Eddie,
obviously,
Jif,
Jif.
obvious,
Stick him
big
back
Jif.
up there.
All
Jif,
the
big
gifs.
Jif.
for
I
Eddie.
am still holding on to the fact that I want him to live. Like, I know it's very probably not possible. His death just seems so rushed and anticlimactic for no reason.
I
like,
needed
it was
more
so
of him.
stupid.
I needed more of
Yeah,
him.
like if they were gonna kill him off, at least like have people grieving and have like some dramatic ass death scene. Like, don't get me wrong, the scene they had was like fine, but it just wasn't nearly long enough. There wasn't enough emotional turmoil, if that makes sense. Like it was just like one and done to
Oh,
me.
To be
Like,
fair, that scene was back to back with Max's.
Now we have Joyce. Joyce Byers. I
Joyce.
personally think Jif Peanut Butter.
I feel like we
Yeah.
should put her in Hellfire with Murray.
With Murray.
Yeah,
That's fair. I will say it wasn't her best arc. Like season 1 and season 2 were definitely better for her, I think. But like it still was
Yeah, I felt
really
like
good.
This
Yeah.
arc was good. It was just like Hopper centered.
Now we have Dimitri Enzo.
Put him up
Jif
there.
Peanut
Put him in
Butter.
Jif.
Really?
Put him in
Okay,
Jif.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's throw him up here. Boom.
He's perfect. He's amazing. I love him. He deserves the world, and he deserves to see his wife and kids again.
True. He deserves it all. I agree.
Him and Alexi have the same vibes to me, and I like them both equally. Like they are top tier motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, now.
Speaking of top tier,
Oh, that's what I wanted. Yeah. Hear me out. What do we think? What do we think?
Yes.
What do we
It
think?
has to
Yeah.
be said. Yes.
yeah.
Perfect.
This season was her fucking season.
She was the MVP.
Right?
Literally.
For real. Oh my god, bitch. They did her so dirty at the end.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
This is
Oh.
gonna be controversial. I would have preferred something happen to any other character. Like any. Even Steve. Because Max was just the fucking backbone of this season. Like Max was everything this season.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
her
absolutely.
fucking character, especially her character development, and as we watched it, mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
yeah,
episode
chef's
4, season 4 was the best episode of the entire show. No doubt in my opinion.
My god.
That was
Best.
such a. It was so good.
Max
No.
deserves better.
Max deserves better, and so Max gets her own tier above the rest. Now we have Susie. What do we think?
Maybe pizza?
Pizza Piggyback, yeah, she was fun.
Yeah,
Her
pizza,
episode was
sweet
fun,
baby.
yeah. Now we have Nancy. We have like the
This
same exact
season,
hair.
I'm gonna say Hellfire. Like
Ooh.
every other season, she's been mid. Controversial, mid.
Damn, okay.
But like this season, she kind of stepped it up.
fair. I mean, she
Sure.
was, like I said, she was really good this season. What do you think?
Like her with
Jack?
her little guns.
Yeah.
I reckon Hellfire as well.
I have Jonathan. What do we think?
Backyard, fuck
Alright,
this bitch.
no.
Holy shit.
No, listen.
No.
But that last part with Jonathan and
True.
What the
that-
fuck? What was his name again? Will.
Okay, so are we just gonna ignore the fact that
really.
Jonathan lied to fucking Nancy? Jonathan lied to Nancy at the very last episode, remember?
Now we have Lucas here. What do we think?
Jif.
Mm,
This season,
Jif. Absolute Jif. Yeah, boom. Boom. With the rest of the
Jack.
all
Jack,
three-
are you gonna disagree?
No, we have all 3 of the boys and there's Mike down here.
Mike is
Damn.
Especially with him and Max.
True.
Oh.
Yes, him and Max.
And the
oh my God.
drawing. Oh my
The
god.
drawing was the
Oh, it
best
was-
thing. I literally cried of happiness. I was like, okay.
God, it was so
It was-
cute.
and,
And
like, his
him like
acting.
holding her in
That
his
was
arms as she
devastating.
was dying.
That was
Oh
devastating.
my god.
Oh,
God,
that's so
no. And also him going from being like, I want to be popular to at the very end looking at Jason and he was like, if being popular means being like you, then maybe I don't want to be. I was
Yes.
like, "Her,
No,
that's
it was like,
my boy."
No, Jason like I shouldn't have opened the door for you, and Lucas like I shouldn't have not. Like, that was so cool. Now we have Robin next. Also, Jeff,
Robin?
You think?
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
Love her.
Yeah,
There we
come
go.
on, you gotta put our lesbian on GIF. She's
She's our
obviously
favorite chaotic lesbian.
Chaotic
Yeah,
lesbian.
she's also our comedic, like,
Oh, yeah.
timing motherfucker.
True.
Robin just can't do any wrong.
Exactly, she's just a slayer. Now we
I
have Chrissy, wake up.
Chrissy, wake
I
up.
don't
I
like
don't
this.
like this.
You know what tier we have to put her on. The honorary tier for Chrissy Wake Up.
There we go.
She would be higher, but she has to be on the tier named after her.
Exactly,
It's
she
just,
has to, yeah. Last but
Oh.
not least, we have Henry/Vecna/1.
Vecna.
he's so fine.
I made sure to
Honestly,
get
in
this
my
one.
opinion, it was a pretty lackluster villain.
Really?
Oh my god, Jack, explain!
Obviously.
Explain yourself.
It just felt so conventional for a villain.
He was kind of,
Oh my
it was
God.
kind of conventional, but he was a bit of a hypocrite as well. Of like, oh, mankind unspoiled this realm, then he spoiled it, you know? But considering Stranger Things, this was the best villain we've had in Stranger Things. I think, hands down.
I
Mind
mean,
Flayer
it's
was
the,
just
only,
kind of...
it's the only villain we've had that has actually had like a brain, so we're not really working with much, to be fair.
Brenner.
That was absolute Brenner slander.
The way he was played as like a sociopath type was really well done. And like his actor was insane as well. Like I really think he should be a higher
agree.
tier. Like just because of how he was written. Like obviously, you know, Vecna loved to hate him, you know, as a villain, but like in terms of
Yeah,
how he was
no.
written and all that, I think higher tier for sure.
Like, he was the first one to have powers. And it was because of his, like, sociopathic tendencies, I guess, and becoming, like, the first one with powers. I like to see it explain more about how Brenner found him. Like,
That's
I
true.
want that to be talked about more because we saw, like, a lot of his background, but not enough about, like, how it got started up. Like, I want more of that.
He was the one behind everything, you know, like he like did all of this stuff, you know. It was foreshadowing. If it was planned, I'm not really sure, but there was foreshadowing for it, you know. Like it all led up to that. And the reveal in episode 7 was insane. In my opinion, this might be a bit controversial. Below Kate Bush, because Kate Bush was able to beat him. The one thing Stranger Things kind of was lacking for me was the Mind Flayer. Because like, yeah, it's a creepy creature, but like it's just bleh, you know, it doesn't really want, we don't really know what it wants. It's kind of basic, you know. As a
I
victim,
think
we
we
kind
need
of see
more
of that.
explaining on his part. Like, I want to see more from him. Like, we
So,
got so
like,
much background and not enough foreground.
Here,
you know?
maybe, like to have a Hellfire.
Jack, what do you think?
Yeah, Hellfire.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
But
Any,
if
like-
any more below, I might get Vecna.
Yeah, he will come
Yeah.
for you.
Careful, careful, careful. It's like
got-
the American
yeah.
government.
And that's our list. Do you agree or disagree? Discuss down in the comments below. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe to support the channel. I also stream on Twitch, so if you want to see more consistent content from me, be sure to check that out. And with that, laters gators.